Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Made in Minutes. For today, I have an easy card. I wanted to try something different. I saw on the Simon Says Stamp blog that they had like all kinds of awesome Tim Holtz color combos, and I believe you could download them. I just hadn't had time to do it. I figure I could just go to the site, you know what I'm saying, if I needed to know what color combo I wanted to use. So I was really happy with it. So that's a huge help for those of us who know what we want to make but not sure, and we want to use like more than one color. And this is the perfect help for you. So I'm just going to make a simple card. I wanted to try the different colors. I'm going to show you the card I made. First of all, the color combo for this was this right here. The Shaded Lilac, Dusty Concord, Spun Sugar, and then it also called for Peeled Paint. But I decided to use this color instead. This is Limelight from Color Theory. I'm using that instead. And this is basically what it looks like right here, okay? For the sentiment, I used, let's see, what's this color I used here? For the sentiment, I used my archival ink, the Potting Soil. So I thought that was perfect. This little, the little stem here is from my set called Seasonal Greetings. This has just some greeting stamps along with some dies that go like little different tree dies. And then the sentiment is from one of my older sets as well, from Card Sentiments. And this is the set that has that little 3x3 trifold die that coordinates with all of those sentiments. I haven't adhered this down just yet, but I wanted to make another one just to quickly show you how I put this card together, to show you how quick it was and it's simple. It didn't come out exactly how I envisioned it, but it's close enough, and I didn't want to do it over, so I figured, you know what, I'm just going to leave it alone and live with it, right? So the three colors that we are using for this, now this is another color combo that I found on that site. Stormy Skies, Scattered Straw, and Worn Lipstick, okay? I thought, and then also it called for Peeled Paint, but we're not going to be using peeled paint. I wanted to use this Limelight because I haven't used that, and I use my Tim Holtz all the time. So I wanted to incorporate that in here as well, okay? So what we are going to do, I went ahead, I used some of that paper, what's this called here? This little stamping mask paper. So I went ahead and I just cut out, I used one of the size circles from my bunch of circle stitch die, a bunch of circle dies I should say. So I went ahead and I used that. So we're just going to go ahead and just put this somewhere right here. Have to make sure it's centered, okay? Okay, so hopefully you can see that, okay? Okay, so that's what we are going to keep it at. Okay, so the first color we're going to use, I wasn't sure, let's just use Worn Lipstick first, okay? So what I'm going to do, and I'm just using these little Tim Holtz, I love these circle ones. I was so happy they came out with the circle ones. I didn't mind the rectangle shape ones, but I like these so much better. So I'm just going to start on the inside and work my way out. Nothing special, just, you know, just trying to ink up all the sides here. So I thought this would be kind of something different. I don't think I've done this before. To try something different with this card for today. I figured we can make this in minutes, because inking up is really super easy to do. And most of us have these Tim Holtz inks already, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Hopefully that's all. Just put a little bit more at the top here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put that one away. And then next we're going to go ahead and do the Stormy Sky. And this gives me an opportunity, because for those of us who have like probably all of the Tim Holtz colors, this gives me the opportunity, you know what, I need to use a piece of paper here to hold this down so ink won't get, because I have ink on my fingers, I don't want to transfer it to my paper here. So anyways, this gives us the opportunity to actually use all of these colors, because probably 80% of us have every single Tim Holt ink color, and we don't use all of them. So I figured, you know what, this will give me the chance to utilize these colors, because they are some pretty colors that he has in his collection, and I really love them. So this, I'm not going to go too much off the side because I have to go back in with that third color, the scattered, what is it called? Scattered straw. Okay, Scrappy. Okay, I think he hears the boys coming home. Yeah, my husband took the boys to the field, you know, because they can't get enough baseball, right? Okay, so we're done with Stormy Sky, and now we're going to try this, and the funny part about it is this is the first time I'm using this colored Scattered Straw, okay? Like I said, that chart will help you use these colors that you have. Oh, this is actually nice, like a, almost like a mustard yellowy color. I like this color. So it gives you an opportunity to use all of these colors that you have in your collection there that are just sitting around waiting to be used. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and go out here. This feels so weird. I haven't done inking like this in a really long time, because, and I debated on, and you could totally do this in watercoloring too, and I debated on doing watercoloring with this, but I figured, you know what, I think let's just go ahead and just try some inking on this instead. You know, it doesn't have to be super perfect either. And I would like it to be, but it's not going to happen, right? Okay, so now that we've got that, and I feel like I should have done more at the bottom, but you know what? It's okay. I'm just going to leave it alone right now. So now that we've got that taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and just lift off the mask here. Just like so, and you have yourself a nice little clean area to work with. And then I'm going to scooch, actually before I scooch that aside, we're going to go ahead, oh, I forgot to tell you, we are also using my, the newer stamp set. This one is the Best Friends background, and this is basically kind of a mixture of tons of little friendship phrases. So you have those friends that mean, you know, they mean a lot to you, and it just gives you a bunch of little fun phrases to create a card with, and I love the way this set came out, this stamp set came out. So we are going to use that as the little circle. So what I did was I just got another masking paper and I just cut that same size circle on the center. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mask off the outer edge here so we could stamp that actual, the sentiment on the inside there, on the inside of that circle, okay? So here goes the, let's see, make sure I have it in the right area. Okay, here goes that stamp. I put it on my Big Fiskars little stamp press here. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to ink this up really good, because when you do it on the inside, for some reason it does not come out like, I'm pretty sure there's a way you could do it and somebody probably done it and it came out perfect. It's not like perfect, it doesn't perfectly get every single, like you, as you could see on this one here. You see how it kind of left off some sides, which is fine. I actually was okay with it after I did it a couple of times. And it wasn't coming out perfect, but it's okay. I made myself think it's okay. It's a handmade card. And it definitely gives it a little bit of extra character. So I'm putting, I know you're probably thinking I'm putting so much ink, but I just want to make sure I get plenty of ink on this bad boy here to make sure it gets in that circle as much as it can. Okay? Okie dokie. So and this is just a dye ink, if you're wondering what kind of ink that is, because there's so many inks out there right now. And that little, it's from Studio Calico, and it's called Color Theory, and it's a premium dye ink, just in case somebody's wondering. So now I am just going to go ahead and just stamp the center of the actual circle. So I'm just going to push on it for a little bit here, just to get as much I want to fill that circle as much as I can with this background stamp here. And I love this stamp because there's just some really awesome sentiments in here. Awesome friendship phrases, I should say. That'd be perfect for all of your friends because you can never have enough friends cards, right? Okay, so I'm just going to finish putting this down here. I know you're probably saying she's probably overdoing it with that. But like I said, I just want to make sure. Oh, actually this one came out really good. I like the way this one came out. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and unpeel this right here. And I was dying because I really wanted that. I wanted it to pop up. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking, okay, should I redo it, put it on the actual circle die, then pop it up? But I got over it. I figured, you know, I'm just going to leave it alone. So here goes the little tree trunk that I cut out with some, I don't even know. This is just some scratch. Little, what do you call it? Little paper pieces I have left from, it's in my little stash. I figured this will be cute because it's like a little wood. It's like a little wood grain paper, pattern paper that I had. And I know tons of us have that in our stash. So I'm going to put that like so. Right there. It feels like it's a little crooked. There we go. Okay, I need to put something on here. Let's just use this. I'm going to put that on there so it could stay down. Okay, and while I'm waiting for that to dry, we're going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment off to the side here, thinking of you. And then we're going to use this ink here from my archival favorite. This is my favorite, by the way. This brand, the Wendy Vecchi Archival Ink by Ranger, and it's the potting soil one. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and just stamp this like so. Thinking. And I like it because it's not so dark black. I almost stamped it with black, but I figured, you know what, let's stick with the brown because of the actual tree trunk, and I think it'll look better too. There we go. Thinking of you. So I think that should work. Let me put that back. Okay, I'm afraid to pick it up because of my fingers. I have inky fingers. So that's it. So what I'm going to do is I have a little brown card right here. And I think I am just, let's see, should I pop this up? I think, to be honest with you, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just glue it directly down to, let me see if I have enough of this tape runner to do that. I think I do. I'm just going to go ahead and put it directly onto the card base. Ooh, good thing I lifted that up because this was upside down. I'm just going to put this directly onto the card base here. I'm not going to pop it up. Let's just keep this card super simple. I don't know how many. I used to put a timer here to see how much time it's taking me to do this card, but I forgot. That would make me nervous. I probably would have really messed up this card if I would have done that. Okay, so there goes the first one. So like I said, I love that. I have this, I want to say Sherry Carroll did those little ink color combos. Whoever did them, thank you, because it will help me use all of my inks a little bit more often. It'll help me with my color combos, that's for darn sure. Okay, so these are the two cards right here, and I will go ahead and add some sequins to that, which you'll see at the final, at the end of the video, because I have to go make dinner now before they get home. Okay, everybody, so thank you so much for tuning in to another Made in Minutes. Don't forget to check my blog at www.creativeTimeForMe.com to see what the rest of my awesome design team has made for you today. So have a fabulous day, everybody, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.